In this video, I'll talk in depth about the new artifacts being brought into the Rise of Iron. As I stated in a previous video, Bungie are reworking artifacts so that they will now make a significant impact on the way you play the game and will dramatically change the game. They will no longer just be an item that you'll collect just for the light level. They will now actually make an impact and will definitely be an item players will be eager to earn. These artifacts are tied to the Iron Lords, but they are not tied to a specific class or subclass. They are available for anyone to use. The first artifact is called the Memory of Radagast. This artifact allows any sword heavy weapon the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles, including Ogre's Eye Blasts and even rockets in the Crucible. This now means that people have to think more tactically when using a rocket launcher, as there is the risk of someone deflecting the rocket right back at the user. The next artifact, called the Memory of Perun, highlights enemy guardians with full super in yellow, and all enemies with low health are highlighted red. This allows for easy cleanups and also means that in the Crucible you will now have a better idea on what to expect when you see another Guardian running directly at you. The third artifact, called the Memory of Jolda, gives the ability to completely eliminate the sprint cooldown. This means that you can sprint at top speed for as long as you want, even sprint, then stop, then sprint directly after it. This will be a great addition to the game. The Memory of Silumar grants the ability to significantly reduce the damage taken from any damage over time effect. This can be anything from Touch of Flame to Mark of the Devourer in the dreaded Thorn. This will give even more ways to counter and fight against those annoying abilities that are in some loadouts. The Memory of Fellwinter artifact has a big ability. This will impact the game in a very significant way. Pretty much you lose the access to your super, but you gain both an extra grenade charge and an extra melee charge, as well as a boost to all your stats, and any orbs picked up will recharge both your grenade and melee. This will allow for some very interesting loadouts and is definitely a serious trade-off. It is unclear whether this boost to all your stats means the intellect, discipline, strength stats, the armor, recovery and agility stats, or even all of the above. Time will tell. The Memory of Gileon artifact grants the player a detailed radar at all times, and allows the radar to stay active while aiming down the sights on primary weapons. This will be a very interesting artifact and will increase the environmental awareness. The Memory of Scory is a support role artifact. All nearby allies to the player will have significantly increased super recharge rate. This could definitely be handy in high level content such as the raid. And finally we have the Memory of Timur artifact. This is probably the most interesting of all the artifact abilities. This artifact gives the ability for melee attacks to grant a small chance to turn a low level minion of the darkness into a temporary ally for 30 seconds, or until you melee the enemy again, whichever comes first. To me, low level minion of the darkness means any red health bar enemy, so in other words, no mages or ultras. It is not clear exactly how this ability will work, whether you have to have a charged melee first or what, but it does sound like a very interesting and fun ability to use. Imagine turning something like an ogre to fight for you for 30 seconds. That would be pretty awesome. So that sums up the 8 artifacts that we know of so far. Hopefully there are also some more, since there are more Iron Lords than the 8 mentioned, but only time will tell. I would like to see, when we progress through the Rise of Iron, a lot more artifacts also open up, as the abilities on these ones are definitely game-changing abilities and very interesting. I would like to see more similar abilities added into the game. Let me know in the comments down below which artifact you will be trying to earn first, and which ones you like the sound of the most.